checked out of the game with 4:51. You sat down on the bench for I think 3 seconds and checked right back in there in the second half. What went on in the bench there for you to go back in? And then what did it mean to you to get to go back in and finish off the triple double?
First, I will answer your question, but first I do want to thank the zoo, like Coach mentioned earlier. They were incredible today. First time playing in front of an actual zoo, first actual game. It was definitely an incredible experience. And now on the bench, it was like Coach came up to me. He was just like, "You're going back in." That's all he said. He was like, "You're going back in. You got to get what you got to get." And I trusted my teammates, and they got it for me.
Did you know you were that close for the end?
I didn't. I didn't know I had that many rebounds until someone told me, and they were like, "You just need some assists to get it." And I was like, "What?" And I looked up, and I was like, "Oh, very good. Like, I didn't get that."
Coach, your questions.
Let these guys answer first, and then I'll get you. Yeah.
What is key to your quick start here in college and with this team?
One more time.
What's key to your quick start? Like, why have you seemed to fit so well with this group so early?
I feel like it was mainly the fact that the coaches trusted me enough to make the right plays and confident in myself. No one just walks into a starting job, So I feel like I proved myself in practice, working hard, just listening to coaches, doing what they tell me, and the fact that they trust me to make the right plays. And I feel like I trust myself to make the right plays as well. And I feel like, that'll get anyone, a starting spot.
Jorge, have you ever seen a freshman play like that?
No, man. I was a freshman last year, and I'm telling you, what he's doing is impressive to me. The way he stepped up, coming in freshman year, you have to play the starter and be the point guard. That's hard. It's like the quarterback, You have to know everything, and man, he's doing a great job. I'm so proud of him, man.
Thank you.
Bob, what were you thinking when Guillermo's shot didn't go in right away, kind of hit off the backboard? What were you thinking there?
I was at half court, and I was like, "No!" And I'm like, "Yes!" And the whole team got hyped with me, and it was definitely a great moment.
You ever had one before?
Nah, yeah, I'm not. I had, I think, a few, maybe.
A few, maybe high school.
In high school, yeah.
Bob, as it sunk in,
Nothing important.
Your first college game, you had a triple-double.
No, it probably would hit me tonight before I go to sleep, maybe.
Bob, guys like Jorge, Guillermo, Blake, Fetty, these are guys that have experience that went to an NCAA tournament. How do these guys enable you to play your game, and how do they enhance your game maybe when you're on the floor?
It's really just communication and trust. I'm telling you, it really goes a long way. These guys, first of all, I trust these guys because I've seen them do it. I watched them all last year, and I've seen what they can do. I've seen the camaraderie they just had as a team, and then I step in and they're sharing that same momentum with me. They trust me to get them the ball or whatever the case may be, and I trust them to finish the play. And it was kind of just like we meshed together, just like a team built off communication and trust.
Bub, Pitt's last triple double was in 1998. You weren't alive then, right?
Of course not.
What year were you born in?
2005.
Okay.
Obviously we know what Blake brings from shooting outside. Tonight he just made 2 threes. Bub made 4, you made 3. Do you feel like you guys showed that you can get that scoring from other places? Not like Blake will get his, but you guys can get it from other places too.
Yeah, I mean, Blake definitely get us open because he brings so much attention that our guys are helping on him, so that makes us open. And then we just need to finish all the plays. That's what we did.
Well, you had 12 points in 10 minutes, I think, in the first half.
Yeah.
What was that streak like? What were you feeling during that streak?
I was just finishing plays. The guys were hitting me, and I think each got 2 assists, and Bub hits me the first one, and then Zach with the alley-oop. I was just finishing, honestly, just all their work.
But how comfortable do you feel when you and Jalen are on the court together? Saw sometimes they were trying to bring full court on you guys, but you guys kept working out very consistently.
I'm very comfortable. I've known Jalen for quite a while actually, and I've always been familiar with how good of a guard he is. So the fact that I can just if they're trying to bring attention, I'm like, Jay, go ahead and handle that. He will. He's a really good guard, so I'm definitely really comfortable with him on the court.
Jorge, what went into kind of the stifling defensive effort that you guys put on tonight? You held them to 27% shooting, you had 9 blocks. What went into that?
We just were hungry for it. We went through it in practice, and then we just executed it, and it went great.
did you guys having so many guys being healthy really help because it allowed you guys to maybe play a lot more 5-on-5 and test each other out more?
Yeah, I think it's that, and then we're younger than last year, so that definitely helps too.
Jorge.
No,
But I was gonna say, how does it feel? I know you're gonna say the win was most important, but how does it feel after the off season, the roster turnover, all the questions coming in about the backcourt? How does it feel to just have this game as your first game?
it definitely feels good, to kind of just, get your feet wet, but, it's first game, job's far from over.
Jorge, how do you think Zach Austin helped you and Guillermo and Fede throughout the game?
Well, Zach is a guy who brings a lot of energy for us as a team, and he was just looking for passes. He wasn't getting upset with the scoring, and he definitely helped just creating space and when he dribbles to the basket and extras. So.
Bub, how do you top today's performance? What do you got to do Friday to one up yourself?
That's not even really something I'm thinking about. The win, like you said earlier, the win is the most important thing. There's the stuff that comes after, that's great, but at the end of the day, we're trying to be champions. That's what we're really worried about.
Next guy.